Alright gang, it's July 24, 2024. It is Wednesday, and this is the one of the lists of puppies that need to get out of this place. 21 dogs here, and there's another page here with and these guys have to get out. So that's 27 dogs that are gonna get killed if they don't get out. Let's see if we can take a look at them. You know, it's not this shelter or any shelter's fault that these animals are being dumped on them. People just don't give a shit. This is how they live. They dump animals, they won't fix their pets, and yeah. So there's some. These two don't look to be puppies, but they're probably a year old. Dixie, Vinny, Chalala, Siraka, Tapo. So this is the community's fault for dumping all these dogs. And let's take a look. Yeah, okay, so this is what it says here. Well, we know that the conditions are like, and that puppies have been dying in their kennels or being killed for health. Parvo, because they won't clean the kennels. Why can't they keep the kennels, animals in their care healthy? Why else a mass execution of puppies? Vinny and Dixie are parents to the hot sauce puppies. Please help. Yeah. Like I always say, gang, this is people just like me and you trying to help these guys. You'll never see a dime from the ASPCA or the Humane Society of the United States, the HSUS. They are not real charities. I mean, they're charities for themselves. You know, they pay themselves $1 million wages, bonuses. But you know, I've been involved in rescue at some level for over 20 years. I've never seen a dime come from the ASPCA or the Humane Society come to help situations like this. You know, they're about getting rich off of suckers that send them money. Let's look at these guys again. Maybe they've included some of these guys in the other list. I think so. Unfortunately, I will say this shelter isn't really quick to read their emails about these creatures. So, yeah. So they just get killed because, you know, they didn't get the message that somebody's coming for them to rescue or adopt. But this is probably the biggest list I've seen yet of all these beautiful creatures. It's not the shelter's fault these dogs are here. It's the community's fault, and it's greedy vets. You know, near me is a vet that charges like less than $100 to spay neuter a dog. And I think some of them, I think the cats are like $40. It's unbelievably low cost. But this one vet clinic, that is their only thing, is they just do spay neuter. That's it. They don't do anything else. And they have another vet clinic where they do all the, you know, the services, treatments, teeth cleaning, etc. But you know, every community needs, you know, a veterinary clinic that just only does spay neuter. That's it. Because the problem is so bad. Okay, let's see if we can take a look at some of the other animals that are in trouble. They're really beautiful creatures. It's hard to imagine, you know. Here's Minerva, German Shepherd, Winter, Shelby, Yuki, Einstein, little white guy, Tia, Howard. This was a miracle, gang, that these dogs got out. And this is another miracle. There's some really good people in the universe. And then this was an absolute miracle. You know, the community, just the rescue people, adopters, fosters, they just went to bat, and for some reason the shelter just didn't have a heart on that day to kill. And because of that, they all got out alive. Lavender. So any type of dog or cat you can think of is at this shelter. I've yet to see an Airedale Terrier or some of the high dollar breeds, but everybody else is here. Jafar. So here's the day that they got killed. You know, they could have waited, but they don't. Remember, this is all about apathy. Zoe, little beautiful little guy. Another day they did a mass killing. These guys could have easily been adopted, especially Sybil. A lot of people were going to bat for that dog. Here's Lieutenant Dan, Cutie, Mamas, Percy, Hudson, all these little puppies. You know, in a filthy kennel or out in the street where they find these creatures is areas that are just loaded with parvo. And parvo likes to hide in shit and piss. And I'm just being blunt. If you have a shitty, dirty kennel, that's where it is. If you go to a city park and there's shit everywhere, that's where the parvo is. And parvo is deadly. It's like an HIV, AIDS, tuberculosis for dogs. Few survive parvo. Here's Willow. 3 more little puppies. Draco, Sirius, Elidor, Joan, Molly, George, Roxy, Tank, Harmony, Tank, Harry, Ron, Cedric, Hannah, beautiful German Shepherd. Look at those eyes. These German Shepherds have the most expressive faces, let's call it. They're very expressive dogs. Nala, Neville, another large lot of puppies. Oliver, adopted, Freckles, more puppies. Lucy, Loki, adoption pending Teddy, Harmony, Trevor, Ruger, returned, rescued, Gertie, Bambi. This was a fantastic day. All these lives got saved. All went to a loving home, start their life. Rescued by Doghouse. Adoption failed, Ragnarok. Z. Sandy. Adopted Badger. Rescued by Doghouse. So, Maxine. Let me see if it'll just let me look at this real quick. Okay. So you can see there's just literally dozens of dogs. You know, it's really that bad, people. You know, Merino Valley is far worse. Devore, San Bernardino's just a kill factory. I was just reading the other day that Kern killed like 150 dogs in one day. That's horrible. These are little creatures that they'd like to have a home. You You know, if you do this long enough and you read the comments and how these assholes just, you know, they take their dogs to the shelter and tell them, you know, I want you to kill my dogs because I'm moving. It's just heartless people. Heartless. I want to say this one got adopted. Yeah, rescued. There it is. See? Beautiful little dog. It's the horror stories that come out of these places is just unbelievable. And that's why I'm just kind of committed to doing anything, even if it's just posting some YouTubes, just in the chance that, you know, maybe I could find a home for just one dog like this dog, you know. Okay. And then if we, yeah, there's the puppies on the Instagram page. That's a lot of dogs. That is a lot of dogs. Beautiful little dogs. And so yeah, you can contact the networking page, leave them a message, or message them, and then you can go over here and email them and call them. But here you can go get the number, the dog's number. Well, actually, you know, the number's on here, on the other one. Let's take a look. No, that's not it. Let's see. Okay, so there's the number. If you want the dog, there's the name, there's the number, and then you call them and tell them that's what you want. That's a mess, people. It's an absolute mess. So, spay and neuter your dog, because this is what happens when you don't. They all get scheduled to get executed. And these guys might all get killed. This place kills puppies regularly. So get involved. You know, spay neuter. It's really cheap. It's not that bad. So we'll catch you on next YouTube.